10K followers. How did we get here? What did we do? What went wrong? What went well? We're going to explain all of it.
Even though we are a small account, we can reach millions of people.
We learned so much that we did not know as normal Instagram users.
We started the account in December. Immediately after we opened the account, we posted this one, and then the new year came and we both tried to speak each other's language there, Kannada and Dutch and
Wishing
English.
New Year. Yeah.
We went to India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And India gave us a lot of new content to share. But I mean, for us, it was a big journey to figure out how Instagram algorithm works in the first place. And trial error so much that we did not know as normal Instagram users, but this was a whole new ball game for us.
Yeah, and I think when we started, we also did not have many followers. Most of our views came from non-followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, then we went to India and we explored some new content ideas there.
We decided I could start speaking some Kannada.
Yeah, and actually our first viral reel that went very far was you speaking Kannada, where you're just doing the laundry in a bucket and saying "Einata," which means what happened in Kannada, and I think this got a lot of Kannada audience engaged.
I think it was a moment for us when we realized that we did not need to have thousands and thousands of followers to reach like 1 million views for the first time. It feels like you're only doing it to gain followers. And that, if you get little views in the beginning, that's normal. But this showed us, if you understand how the algorithm works and you found a formula that really works for you and people like your content, then you don't need thousands of followers to get 1 million views. It just makes sense that if you have a big account, you get a lot of views, but it's not like this. If you have a good concept and you execute it properly, you see what works, what doesn't work, you use trial reels to test you with your audience what they would like. And then it can just take off like this. This first reel got us over 1 million views, and it's actually still one of our highest performing reels.
Got the ball rolling as well, and this gave us confidence too, to just say, okay, I mean, even though we are a small account, we can reach millions of people. But in the beginning, we were just posting and posting consistently. I think this was the key as well, to train the algorithm that we post on a regular basis, if not daily, once in 2 days, or just keeping it consistent, and also not being bothered by the reels that did not do well, right? I think this is also a part of the gig where you just post something and sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, don't be discouraged if you have a really nice idea and you make a reel about it and it doesn't take off. And sometimes it needs some time. So maybe your audience is not quite there yet, and then you post a few different ones and then just repost it again, or maybe just change it a little bit, make it a bit shorter or have a better hook. And this we also learned, that sometimes the beginning is just a bit too long, or your hook's not interesting enough, and then people will just swipe to the next one. And like tune it a little bit, change a few things, and then try again. And then sometimes all of a sudden it's a winner and it just takes off like that. So if you have a good idea, just stick with it for a little while and don't think, put in so much effort and now I just delete it.
Yeah. You touched on an important point there, where we have had all kinds of reels, right? Like once we have posted, it has taken off immediately, overnight. It had like hundreds of thousands of views. But we have also had reels that we posted and did not do anything for the first week or two. They were just pretty dormant in the beginning and then immediately took off. So you don't really know what works and what doesn't. So it's important to just keep it there and see how they perform over a period of time, rather than every day checking, okay, it's not doing well, so let me just delete this too. We just recently reached 12 1 million plus reels. And within 4 months, less than 4 months, we were able to reach 10K followers.
Yeah.
That when we first started the account, you or me, for that sense, we did not really have a clear picture of how this was going to be,
Or
right?
any experience
Any
to start
experience.
off with.
Yeah. We had no expectations, of course, but we were willing to learn, I
Yeah,
think,
and of
and to
course-
have fun.
Yeah, and no expectations, but it's a very nice motivation if you get so many views. And also don't be discouraged, like we said before, they can't all have 1 million views. So if you have a look at similar accounts, maybe in your niche, they might have like 50K followers or even 100K. And you'll see when you go on their profile grid that they have a lot of videos that actually score quite low and then few that are really high. This is very normal, so don't be discouraged if few of your reels don't take off. I mean, all the content together is what makes your profile and what makes people interested in what you are sharing, because you also need those for building your profile. And
Yeah,
you
and
might
also
have-
training the algorithm, right? So this
Exactly,
is something that algorithm knows too, and most importantly, we should have fun, I guess. You know, like I
Yeah.
think if we are having fun, this kind of reflects on the screen, that people can see the energy of what you're putting out.
Sure.
And if you're not having fun, if you're just chasing the numbers or million views, probably this energy won't translate itself on the screen, and people might scroll you away. So
Yeah, for us that has also been a very nice inspiration. I mean, I feel if we didn't have so much positive feedback and I mean comments, but also DMs of people saying, oh, we really like what you're doing, keep it up, or do more cooking videos, or you know, try and make Chantal cook better Indian food so he doesn't have to eat a cheese sandwich for lunch.
yeah.
You know, things like this is really nice to see and to motivate you. And these few negative comments that you get, you just forget all about them, because the nice comments are so many and so sweet that this really keeps you going and gives you the inspiration to do more. So also try and interact with the audience as much as possible. Talk to your audience, ask them questions, post polls in your stories. Use all these tools that you have to actually interact with them and to hear from them what they like, what they do, to interact with people, especially on the other side of the world that you normally would not speak to, and have them, you know, write us a message or a comment. Or this is the part about what we do that I love the most.
Yeah, you know, it's been quite a journey, like 4 months now doing this, and we have thoroughly enjoyed a lot of positive comments, all the likes, shares, people sharing our reels on stories, and yeah, it's been so much learning. I feel like wonderful journey, and I'm sure we have a lot to learn in the future too. We have to constantly evolve, but at the same time have fun.
Yeah. I think that's the most important part.
We would like to thank all of you who have supported us throughout this last 4 months, and we hope to entertain you again in the future as well. If you have any questions about anything, how our journey has been, you can always DM us, and we'll be happy to get back to you, share our experience and how this has been.
Definitely.
Yeah.